Almost half of all Australians will experience a mental illness at some point in their life, yet the majority of these never actually seek out any professional help. Young people are particularly reluctant to seek help, with less than a quarter of those in need ever actually using a professional mental health service. It is critical that we reach these young people, as mental health reaches its peak incidence in these years, and illnesses can lead to lower income, lower workforce participation, and lower standards of living. As a leading tertiary education institution, we have a responsibility to our students to create a safe and supportive environment during these critical years. It is our intention to create an app and a virtual support network with the aim of increasing mental health and well-being.
Upon launching the app, users are taken to a quick login screen where they can use their ZID and their ZPass to access the application. In this way, it integrates with UNSW's existing platforms and saves users time on creating a new profile and password. Once logged in, users are taken to a quick navigation page where they can choose between our two core value offerings, being our therapist chat service and our forums. Let's take a look at the forums. Here users are able to quickly scroll through different topics or either search for specific topics using the magnifying glass icon in the top right hand corner. Users are also able to add new topics using the plus icon in the same corner. Selecting a forum post brings you to a detailed thread view, where you can see the original post with a heading and subsequent replies by other students below. Here you are also given the option to rate individual posts by tapping on the star icon, which gives you the option to rate the post between 1 and 5 stars depending on how useful and helpful it has been. Here we see a student's profile view, which is available to all other users on the application. Students are able to choose how much information they wish to be public through setting their username, uploading a profile picture, and also writing a small bio if they wish. We can also see here the student's rating, which is an average of the 1 to 5 scores they have received on their forum posts, depending on how useful they have been to other users. Looking now at our therapist chat service, we can see that on this screen you are able to view and continue past conversations, or alternatively begin a new conversation with someone who is online now. This can be achieved by simply clicking the message icon in the top right hand corner. Once inside the chat, users are able to communicate either using written messages or through making short voice recordings using the microphone icon in the bottom left hand corner. This allows users the flexibility to communicate in the way that they are most comfortable. By holding down the microphone icon, users are able to record a message, and sliding it to the right will delete the message before it is sent. Users are also able to make a call from this screen by tapping on the phone icon in the top right hand corner. Selecting the call option brings you to our live video chat mode, where users are able to discuss face to face with their therapist, thus allowing for more meaningful connections to be built. Users are also able to disable their own front camera if this makes them feel more comfortable.
Hi, I'm Eric and I'm Chief Technology Officer. So my main role is overseeing our development and maintenance team, and I'm also spearheading the selection of what APIs and SDKs to use for our project.
Hi, I'm Dan, the Head of Communications and Marketing, and I handle customer relationships and facilitate cross-channel communications and marketing solutions.
Hi, I'm Vivian. I'm the Chief Operations Officer and I'm in charge of managing the relationships with our key partners, and I oversee the daily operations of the firm.
Hi, I'm Rhys and I'm the Head of Innovation and Development. So my job consists of using data analysis to develop and tweak our business strategy, as well as generate new and innovative ideas to help deliver value to our end users. We envision our typical user to be new to the university, having relocated from overseas, and struggling to establish those social networks due to a variety of barriers, in particular cultural and linguistic. We think these students are most vulnerable to mental health issues and are thus going to derive the most amount of value out of our app. Having said that, we also envision a different kind of user, particularly those who are prone to high levels of stress. Research has shown that female students struggle with this more than male students, and so we will be catering our app to match these preferences as a result. The ultimate value we're looking to deliver is increased mental health. We're going to deliver this through two main functions. Firstly, we're going to build an on-demand online therapist chat service. Essentially, we're taking an old established service and improving it through reducing the cost and increasing the convenience. Students will be able to conveniently and discreetly engage with an online therapist and hopefully improve their mental health. Internet-delivered cognitive behaviour therapy has been shown to reduce severe anxiety in the past, and people who are actually more prone to stress are more likely to use such a service. Our second main feature that we want to create is an online forum where users can post either anonymously or openly about their issues and engage in discussions about common topics. We believe this will help to create a virtual community and good social support structure to compensate for those students who are lacking these things in real life. In order to cater to our customer segments, we're looking at building in additional functionality to the core features of our app. So firstly, for our international students, we will be building in language functions where the app is available in multiple languages, and there are also translation services to help these international students still participate in the online forums and therapist chat services. Secondly, we will also be looking at building in gender-specific forum boards. We know that the different genders tend to experience different mental health issues and have a different experience. By having gender-specific boards, we will allow people to discuss their issues openly in a safe and supportive environment.
Firstly, we'll attain customers through extensive advertising through UNSW platforms, which will make the app common knowledge among students. Additionally, we will advertise the app with other UNSW-related channels that students access every day, such as Moodle, MyUNSW, and Universe. We will facilitate further exposure to the app through advertising in uni societies. Through this method, all students will have at least tried the app. We will keep our customers firstly through ongoing support. Constant feedback from customers will consistently improve our features using a feature suggestion forum, and we will also monitor data to optimize the customer experience. Additionally, we can keep customers through gamification, incentivizing helpful answers with a reward scheme. This can be done through an implementation of a weekly uni voucher for helpful answers. We will grow our customers firstly through constant innovation of the application. Once launched, we'll continue to make incremental improvements that may attract students that may not have been attracted before. Additionally, we will take advantage of the networking effect. The more students who join, the more valuable the service will be, especially the interactive support network, making the service more desirable for new students to join. It is important to our value delivery that we'll be reaching our customer segments through the application. Since mental health is an issue that students may deal with daily, we thought that creating a service that is with students all the time, because who doesn't have their phone on them these days, would be essential in creating a 24/7 support network. And how are we integrating them with our customer routines? A study says we touch our phone more than 3 to 7 hours per day. The phone is one of the most integrated devices with our lives, being a routine of almost every student to touch their phones many times a day. With the implementation of the app, it is our goal to implement the app into the customer routines of checking their device so we can continually expand and grow our support network with access almost 24/7.
An integral part of any business model is its key activities and the key partners who will be facilitating them. Our aim is to optimize these activities to deliver the core value of our app, which is the improvement of the mental health and well-being of the student body. To deliver this value proposition, one of the key requirements of our app is making available a stress and mental health support platform that is available on demand. The convenience of obtaining professional as well as social support whenever and wherever you are is thus a core function of the app. However, such activities cannot be performed without key partners. The first to consider would be acquiring actual mental health professionals such as counselors to deliver this on-demand support, which is one of the key functions of our app. The second partner to consider is the IT consultants. Without their expertise, a properly functioning app can neither be developed nor maintained. The second key activity of our app consists of providing an interactive platform which allows students to crowdsource support and feedback from each other. This particular feature is crucial in the value creation of our app as it utilizes social connectivity in achieving its purpose of helping students overcome stress and mental health issues through community-wide support. Consequently, the student body themselves enact a dual role of being both the target customer base as well as the key suppliers facilitating the app. The option of an anonymity feature allows for trust and confidence to be maintained, ensuring the ongoing use of the app by students. Furthermore, due to the sensitive nature of the app, it is managed and monitored by senior students and staff to filter out potential threats, ensuring no student is worse off from seeking help regarding their mental situation. Senior students and staff involved in maintaining this app are thus also key partners to consider. Training them on how to deal with the sensitive virtual environment created by the app itself is a business activity which can be accounted for by the professional counselors already hired. Distribution channels are also important to consider. I think another key activity would be to create connections with student societies around campus and use them as an avenue to market the app, seeing as most students join societies for that social communication. This means that we can utilize student societies as our key partners to market the app via word of mouth, which is set to faster travel than speed of light around campus.
the development of our app, we're going to be taking a modular approach to technology by incorporating a mashup of various SDKs and APIs and facilitating our data storage through cloud servers. So this is going to allow for a much faster and cost-effective implementation, requiring less time, less staff, and less physical infrastructure. And as such, less concern can be placed on the logistical maintenance and creation of the app, and more on optimizing to meet the students' exact needs, especially important for an issue of mental health, where early intervention is often crucial. For a virtual counselor aspect, main technologies revolve around facilitating real-time video, voice, and text chat. This will be mainly done through the AppLogic SDK, allowing us to adopt a comprehensive best practice solution without excessive development costs. So this SDK allows for text, video, and audio chat, as well as automated chatbot and SMS and email fallback to provide additional asynchronous offline support. Furthermore, with end-to-end encryption, privacy and security is still ensured throughout. So our moderated forums, they encourage social bookmarking and the creation of folksonomies, harnessing collective intelligence of peers and professionals to create a unique support network. So the primary technology for allowing for this is the use of cloud services databases to store posts on. So what this does, it removes the high implementation, development, and maintenance costs of physical infrastructure, as well as allows us to create and upgrade service within minutes instead of weeks or months. Furthermore, it allows for easy scaling to adjust the increasing demand as the app grows in size. So other technologies include sorting algorithms to curate what users see based on submission time, number of upvotes, and their own user chosen preferences, with Wilson score confidence intervals ensuring effective sorting even with small sample sizes at first. RSS cookies coupled with push notifications will allow for auto login and for users to be reminded whenever a post they're following is updated. The Google Cloud Translation API will be used to translate from content to break down language barriers to access, and the Google Cloud Analytics API will allow for analysis of data without excessive development costs. So apart from these technologies, key resources also include branding and human resources. So initially, leveraging off the credibility and trustworthiness of the UNSW brand and associated student services will be essential for encouraging students to try it out. But from there, it becomes essential to really build up the Connect app's own brand to capitalize on this momentum and achieve a strong network effect. So here in resources firstly include the UNSW counsellors who are vital partners of success, but there are also the forum moderators. Although paid staff will be necessary to ensure overall safety, volunteers will also be given the opportunity to moderate subcommittees, which will increase their engagement with the app and the app's authenticity. Furthermore, despite the efficiency of the API and SDK based model, our development and maintenance team will still be a vital resource for ensuring smooth operation.
Some challenges include the difficulties of spreading awareness, as mental health can be a sensitive topic, making word of mouth quite difficult. We combat this through marketing and using UNSW platforms, which will expose all students to the app. Another challenge is enticing students to take that extra step and actually become users after exposure to the app. Easy sign up and login through UNSW ZPass reduces friction and difficulty associated with this process. Furthermore, establishing the networking effect can prove to be another challenge. A discussion forum facilitator can encourage activity and conversation in the community. We could also use growth hacking techniques, such as an advertisement at the bottom of each email to the app after every email is sent from a UNSW account.
So the first main risk we have is regarding privacy, so the potential for data being hacked, released or shared, which compromise confidentiality and trust as well as the safety of users. So to mitigate this, we'll be using end-to-end encryption, as well as when we're storing the majority of users' data for analysis, there will be separation of user and the data to ensure privacy and anonymity. So there's also the risk of abuse of the anonymous nature, which could result in potential bullying. So while the service's anonymous nature allows users to openly express and discuss their issues and support each other, it may also incite some to harass their peers, believing there to be no repercussions in this online setting. To mitigate this, we'll be having moderation throughout to remove harmful or inappropriate posts. But this does then raise a challenge of what is deemed inappropriate, so we need to establish clear community guidelines which are open and transparent for all to see. To address the root issues from these people posting these inappropriate posts, we'll be directing them to the counsellors to prevent a toxic spiral. And of course, there will be no private messaging between peers because this is too difficult to oversee. Counsellors are able to provide additional support if anything does slip through these measures. So a final risk is the potential for volunteer moderators to be abusing their power as moderators and potentially censor others, such as when their opinions do not match. To mitigate this, we'll have, as the aforementioned, supervisors overseeing the forums, and they should be able to detect and to prevent any such issues, as well as understand why these moderators are doing what they're doing, potentially refer them to the correct